Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my full review of the Archos 70 internet tablet. Now if you haven't seen my previous coverage of this particular device, please do check out the Geekanoids channel. There's plenty of videos on there including gaming, videos and photos, as well as looking at emails on the Archos 70. Now this particular one was sent to me by Advanced MP3 Players. You can find their website at amp3.co.uk. It's a really nice looking device. I'm going to cover off some of the negative points first, and there's only a few really. The first one is the actual construction of the device. If I just pop this round to give you a back view of it. Now it's all made of plastic, everything on it's plastic, although this does feel sort of metal. It might actually be metal on this section, but this is definitely plastic round here. It just feels a little bit cheap grade material, but you're only paying £229 for it, so what do you expect? You're going to have to make some sacrifices somewhere. Another negative and a positive is this little kickstand on the side. Now you use this to put it on a desk, and it gives you a nice viewing angle for viewing movies. So that is a positive point, that they've had the foresight to actually include a kickstand. The negative is it's made of plastic, feels very flimsy, and I'm really not sure how long that's going to last. Clips back into place like that when not in use. Now another negative is if I go around onto this side, it's got a mini HDMI socket here, so you can output what you're watching on the screen to a big screen TV. But Archos don't supply mini HDMI to full-size HDMI cable, and they're only a couple of quid if you buy them in bulk, I'm sure. So I just think that Archos could have just popped one into the box for us. Also, the memory isn't that great on here. We've got 8GB internal storage, but only 256 megabytes of RAM. I think that's a little bit small for the applications nowadays. I think they should have put 512 megabytes in there. Just a personal opinion. You can expand it via micro SDHC card. I've got one in here now. You have to just push on it. Oh, it popped out. Hey, good catch. So you can expand the memory on it with micro SDHC. So at least you're not stuck with the 8GB of internal storage. You can boost it up by a further 32GB to give you a total of 40GB. Just pop this card back in. Doesn't seem to want to go back in at the moment. Bit of a fail on the video for you there, but you do have to just pop it back in like that and it's in place. Now that's all the negatives out of the way really. The speakers on either side, they're pretty good. They do distort a little bit at full volume, but that's not too bad. The screen, now we're going to move on to the positives. This is an 800 by 480 7-inch capacitive touchscreen. It has got wonderful colours, and to get a screen like this on this sort of price point device is absolutely superb. Very, very impressed with the quality of the screen. It's very responsive to the touch and just a real pleasure to use. Let me just go back round to this screen here. I've got a little shortcut to various brightnesses, and if I go back up to that full brightness, wow, colours really do pop on it. The other things I like on here are the music player. We've got this sort of cover flow-esque type music thing going on, and when I'm playing back something, let's just pop that into play. I think that it produces a nice sound out of these speakers at the side. So really, really impressed with the music playback, as with the video playback as well. If I set a video playing back, I've been very pleased with the video playback, and this is what this sort of device is really destined for. Look at that, the colours just pop on that video. Lovely, lovely screen. You will enjoy this device a lot if you're going to watch a lot of video, use it for music as well, and even if you're going to use it for internet browsing. Although the internet browsing doesn't support Flash at the moment, it will do when the 2.2 update comes out. And I think that once the 2.2 update is applied to this device, you'll find that the internet browsing becomes a lot snappier and you'll enjoy it a lot more. Now, just one other thing I want to just touch on is the marketplace here, Google Market. or Android market, whichever way you want to refer to it. Doesn't come pre-installed on the device. This isn't a Google approved device, so you don't get the Google market or the Google apps on here. You only get AppsLib. Now I couldn't get AppsLib to work. Every time I launched it, it just got stuck on this launching screen. But you can install Google Market via an APK file. You pop it on your micro SD card, install it on the device, and then you've got the full Google Market experience or Android Market experience, and you can search for applications to download and install. So definitely worthwhile doing that. Browsing is okay, but as I said, it doesn't support Flash. Let me just pop on to the Geekanoids website. It renders it very well. We're connected via Wi-Fi at the moment. So this is the Geekanoids website. It does a really good job at rendering it. You can double tap to zoom in, or you can pinch to zoom if you want to go in even closer. Pinch to zoom out again. So very, very nice browsing experience, but as I say, it doesn't support flash playback at the moment. These are some of my videos here. If I tap on one of the videos, it should launch it into the YouTube application, which works extremely well. Again, I had to download this as part of that Google APK file. But again, for watching YouTube videos, very nice experience. Extremely pleased with it. Let me just forward this on a little bit to maybe sort of midway a little bit further. So really, really nice playback. Doesn't stutter at all. Handles 720p files. So very, very good performance. The gaming performance as well, I should mention. I've put Angry Birds on here. It's also got Raging Thunder. Now you will have seen my previous video playing these games. A real nice experience on gaming, and that's thanks to that 1 GHz processor. So for £229, you're getting a really nice device, good for video, music, photos, equally as good for your internet and also for email. I've got email here, so I've got my 2 email accounts set up, and just really nice email experience. We've also got that built-in accelerometer, so it does work in either landscape or portrait format, and the on-screen keyboard's good. I showed you that in a previous video as well. I think overall it's a very good performer. Now there are a lot of these tablet type devices coming out on the market now. It seems like everyone's manufacturing them. I'm actually reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Tab at the same time of doing this Archos one. Now this isn't going to be a comparative review, but I just wanted to show you them sort of side by side. So these are the 2 devices side by side. Let me just zoom out a little bit for you. Very similar in size. The screen size, both 7 inches. The Galaxy Tab comes up a little bit smaller, and that's because the speakers aren't flanking the screen on the Samsung Galaxy Tab. If I look at them sort of on top of each other, you can see that the Archos device is about 1 centimetre bigger. If I look at them side on, you can see that the Archos device is slimmer. The Galaxy Tab's got more tapering on the edges, and perhaps a bottom view for you here. So the Galaxy Tab definitely a bit fatter and a bit heavier. Both of them absolutely fine holding them in the hand. You're not going to have any problem using these as sort of book readers, or just holding them in one hand while manipulating the screen with the other. So both very good devices, but this is all about the Archos 70, and I think the big selling points on this are the glorious screen, the fact that it's capacitive as well, and also the fact that you're getting this for £229. I think this has got to be one of the bargain tablets for this year, and well worth purchasing. Make a lovely gift for somebody at Christmas, somebody who wants to be connected to the outside world all the time with access to internet and emails in the palm of their hand. This is the Archos 70 internet tablet, 8GB model. That's going to cost you £229. There is also a 250GB model which has got a hard disk instead of flash memory, and that's going to cost you about £40 to £50 extra, so around about the £279 mark. But as I said, this one with the 8GB flash memory, £229 from Advanced MP3 players, and you can find them at amp3.co.uk. This has been Dave from Geekanoids. Thanks very much for watching my coverage on the Archos 70 internet tablet. Please do come back soon and check out more video reviews on the Geekanoids channel. This video is sponsored by mymemory.com. For great prices, fast delivery and reliable customer support, visit mymemory.com.